Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace for you all. May we all always given health. At this time, I try to learn material conveying environmental law to my friend and student. Uh, to all my friend and student. At first, and criticism I expected the basic law to recognize environmental issues. Republic Act number 322-2009 about protection and management environment by Dr. Sanian. Correct society, everyone is entitled to a good environment and healthy as part of human rights. Everyone has the right to get an education, environment, access to information, access, participation, and access to justice in fulfilling the right of the neighborhood live good and healthy. 3. Everyone has the right to submit proposals and or objection to the plan, business and or activities that may lead to negative environmental impacts. Obligation of society. Every person obligated to maintain the preservation of the environment and control pollution and or environmental damage. The role of the community. 1. The community has equal rights and opportunities and the wishes to play an active role in the protection and management of the environment. 2. The role of the community can be in the form of a social supervision, B. Provision of advice, opinions, suggestion, objection, complaint, and or C. The delivery of information and or report. The role of the community. 3. The role of the community is made to A. Increase awareness in environmental protection and management. B. Improve self-reliance, community empowerment, and partnership. C. Develop the ability and pioneering community. D. Develop the quiz perception of the community to conduct social supervision, and E. Develop and maintain the culture and local wisdom in order to the preservation of environmental function. Local wisdom are the noble values that apply in the life of the community to, among others, protect and manage the environment sustainably. Examples of local wisdom in Indonesia. Kapamalia, Banjar, Kalimantan Barat. Kapamalia are the rules of abstinence in the management of the environment, for example, a ban on the opening of the Sanskrit forest. Tokian, South Sumatra. Knowledge to can is the calculation of the appropriate time for planting certain types of plant associated with astrology. Pranoto Mongso. In Java, there are so-called Pranoto Mongso, or rules of the time winter used by the farmers of the countryside that is based on the instincts of the ancestor and is used as a benchmark to cultivate the farm. Associated with the traditional wisdom, the Pranoto provides guidance to farmers to grow crop follow the things of nature in Mongso is concerned. Do not use the land as much as they want a talk infrastructure support such as, for example, water and channel irrigation. Talk the calculation of the Pranotomong so then nature can keep its balance. Environmental issues. What is it? What is it? Areas of discussion. Environmental protection and management. Sustainable development. The blend of environmental protection and management. Ecosystem, natural resources, air, or environmental impacts analysis. Environmental pollution, environmental damage, natural resources conservation, climate change, wasting. Component analysis of the issues. 1. Problem or issue. A situation where someone or something has arisen. The issue has been agreed, but there are still disputes or debates in deciding what is the solution and how the process of finding the solution. Issues. 2. Issues. A situation that is multidimensional, where the problem of one with the other interrelated. This situation is influenced by the values and beliefs of the people involved in it. Usually, there is little agreement in making the priority handling of the situation. 3. Players or stakeholders. Individual, groups or organizations that have interests related to the issues and results or outcome. The key question in explaining an issue can be in the form of what is at risk? Do all stakeholders bear the same risks? If not, what are the potential hazards for AS stakeholders? These stakeholders have interests. What can be negotiated? The answer to this question can vary depending on the perspective of each stakeholders. Therefore, the situation must be uh, completely clear before determining what solution will be taken to handle this situation. The involvement of any other outside stakeholders. How the division of roles of the parties involved but not quite stakeholders. If the involvement of outside parties is possible, whether an other party can be a moderator or even make the problem more complex. For position, position, the attitude of the stakeholders of an issue. This position can vary because influenced by the values and beliefs of each person. Why do people take a stand position? What is including values or belief that influence whether the option is supported by the data of the logical sensible reason if there is data that needs to be clarified. 5. Solution. Alternative strategies and ideas that are used to pro, oh, used to produce an agreement on an issue. Is it possible there is a compromise among stakeholders? Can it be made certain agreement whether then solution offered will actually resolve the problem or actually just meet specific interests? What are the consequences that arises from a solution? Anyone who will feel the impact of such a solution. What are the benefits and risks to a solution that will be taken? Whether such a solution is temporary or forever. Thank you. I will see you next time talk watching another. Watching another. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.